Hello, Scary Dolls.
Hi, you guys.
Hi, I'm Mandy.
And I'm Caro.
And you're listening to Scary Not Scary podcast. We're missing Ashley.
She's not here.
She's not here. She's officially on maternity leave.
She's a mom now.
A mom. Her and Nick. She's so cute, Sophia.
Oh,
she's so tiny and chunky
little baby.
I just want to eat her feet.
Ew.
Okay, I don't want to eat her feet. I just want to smell them.
Is that
weird too?
No, I love baby feet and the way they smell. I just love babies.
Yeah, I still smell Sabrina's feet.
Okay, dude, she's like 7 already. Nah,
she's like 1.
Do you want to smell my feet?
No.
Okay.
No. Tim thinks it's so gross that I do that. I don't do it all. And then the other day I was like, have you ever smelled between her toes? And he's like, he looked at me. He's like, no.
Bitch.
I'm so weird.
Dude, some kids' feet smell like Fritos. Tim's
like, her feet smell sour. And they're like, I used to go and I smell them. No, they don't. I'm such a weird mom.
Yeah,
I'm not a regular mom.
Did you save her belly button? Mom. Ew, stop, you did. Cut. Cut. I'm leaving.
I mean, I did.
I mean, I think people do that. That's normal. That's not cult-ish.
I don't know. I might throw it away. I'm like, am I supposed to save it? I don't know. I did. I found it the other day.
Don't you wait till she turns 18 and put it in a soup and make her eat it?
What the fuck?
No, I'm just kidding. I made that up. I'm just kidding.
Oh, what the fuck? No.
I've
never heard of that.
Me neither. I was just kidding.
I put in like a little sandwich bag and then I put Sabrina on it. And then Jason's fell off like his 3rd day home. And then so I put his in another bag and put his name on it. I don't know if my mom saved mine.
I don't think my mom saved mine. Mine was probably a strip of bacon because I was fat.
My sister, Sophia, calls it bacon.
Oh.
Like when she saw Jason when I brought him home, she goes, oh, I saw his bacon.
His bacon?
His bacon. Yeah, so congratulations to Ashley and Nick. She's beautiful.
I know. I might just snatch her up for a day. You know.
I think that's called kidnapping.
It's not if you have consent.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, I guess, whatever.
We FaceTimed with Ashley earlier. She's doing really good. Mm-hmm. She sends everybody her love, but she is officially on maternity leave.
Which means it's a 2-man show for now.
For now. Until Ashley's ready to come back.
Yeah. We'll give her time with her new baby.
Yeah, it's just different because we were still kind of able to record when I had Jason because we record here at my house. But Ashley would have to drive over here and then come up the stairs. And it's just not good for her right now. So she has to stay home and rest.
Yes.
So we're going to keep pushing forward to get content to you guys.
Wow.
So don't be mean.
Yeah, don't be rude.
Yeah. Be grateful. I'm just kidding.
They're probably like, okay, I don't give a fuck.
They're all getting on with their story.
Get on with it.
So do you want to tell everybody what you did last night?
What did I do? Oh. You guys, I never drink, but yesterday I got a little drunk with my bad influence friend Noreen. Anyway.
Shout out to Noreen.
Hi, Noreen. I got real drunk and she didn't let me drive home, so I stayed at her house. And her husband probably thought it was me on his side of the bed. He thought it was her, I mean. But it was funny. We made him sleep on the couch. Whatever.
Like last weekend.
Oh, yeah. And then, girl, I've been staying everywhere. And then I stayed here last weekend at Mandy's house.
Tim slept on the couch.
Yeah, we made Tim sleep on the couch. This was fun. Each weekend, I'm going to pick a friend.
It was a very fun slumber party. Y'all want to know what we did?
Yeah, tell them what we did.
We put on YouTube. We laid on the couch and fell asleep.
Literally, I got here and then we fell asleep like not even 30 minutes in.
We're like, let's watch scary stuff. Okay. So we're sitting there like not even like 5 minutes into the video. And then
I know.
I wake up. It's like 4 a.m. But that's when the time change happened.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, God, you want to go to the bed? And then Tim, because we were on the couch, he came up to the loft and he made himself a fort.
And he slept in it. Oh.
And I was like, baby, you want to go to the couch? He's like, yeah.
This is fun. I think like future dates, I'm going to pick random friends' houses and stay the night.
And it was so super random, right?
Yeah.
I was like, you just want to come over? Just come over whenever. I don't care.
I was like, I'm on my way. It was like 10 at night.
Okay.
Fun. How fun.
That's what we do.
We sleep and that's it.
Yeah. Any weird things going on with you?
No. Why?
Well, weird stuff's happening here, apparently. So over the weekend, our friend Stan and Kat came down. And Tim and Stan were here playing video games while I was at work. And Kat was just like driving around town, meeting up with some of her friends, catching up. They said that like our electronics are acting weird, like the Alexas have been like talking to each other.
What?
That's why the Alexa in my kitchen
is off.
That's why she's red. Tim put her on mute because she kept talking, and then the Echo in the living room is unplugged because they kept talking to each other.
What?
So far, the only one that's not talking is the Amazon that we have in the bedroom. Well, it's all the Echo Dots, but like,
yeah,
we gave them all different names.
They all talk to each other?
Yes, they said they were talking to each other and it freaked him out. So then, this was Friday. So then Saturday, I unmuted it. I'm sorry, that was me. My bad. Don't yell at me, Tim. My hand hit the table. So I unmuted it because Sabrina wanted to listen to music. And then I had left and came back from my grandma's and it was muted again. And Tim was like, she fucking started talking again. It freaked me out. So I just muted her.
I wonder what they say. Like, next time we should record it.
Yeah, he just said that she just starts talking. Like if somebody's talking to her. Like, I don't know about that. Or
ew,
just starts randomly talking. It's weird. So then
iRobot shit.
Yeah, we had because Tim has like his gaming squad. Our dysfunctional family. Some of them came over because Dan came down from Laredo and it was his birthday. We sang him happy birthday. So we had some people over, and mind you, Sammy and Steven have a 4-year-old daughter, and then it's Sabrina. So those are the only 2 kids besides Jason, obviously, but he was like asleep in the swing. All I hear is Sammy goes, "Who went up the stairs?" And I was like, "What?" And then we looked around and we see Sabrina on the floor playing with her toys. And then Melissa's sitting next to her dad. And everybody's like, we're all looking around, like counting each other. We're like, nobody went up the stairs. She goes, it was like toddler-sized person running up the stairs.
What if we hear it right now when we're recording? Hello, friend. You want to run up the stairs?
I know.
I think if I was a ghost, though, I wouldn't run. I'd be like a lazy ass ghost.
Yeah. So then remember when Sabrina woke up from her nap?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, she woke up from her nap and she was staring at the wall. And I was like, oh, maybe she's like just, I don't know.
She just got up.
She just got up. She's trying to wake up. So I walk into the bedroom and she has her hands up like if she's telling me to carry her, but she's still facing the wall. And I'm like, baby, I'm right here. Mommy's right here. And she turns around and looks at me. Her eyes get big. Then she looks back at the wall. And then she looks back at me again like she's scared. And she's like, Mama. Oh, I don't know. I didn't feel anything. I didn't see anything, but I don't know. I'm just assuming. I told him maybe she was still trying to wake up.
I think it was your doppelganger.
Maybe. I don't know. I hope not.
Dun dun.
I just have to like give the apartment a good cleaning and sage.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, my baby.
Sage is always good. Your baby woke up.
My baby woke up. Oh,
he's so cute.
I know.
Everyone has babies, and I just have my cat.
You're a cat mom.
I'm a cat mom. Yay.
Not a regular mom. You're a cat mom.
Ooh.
But yeah, so some weird stuff's happening.
I don't think any weird stuff's happened to me lately. At least not that I remember. Do you remember anything? I always tell you.
You were drunk last night.
I was drunk. I was
That's
drunk.
weird.
That is.
Jason. He went.
He's yelling at Tim.
Yeah, he is. He always gives Tim a hard time. He's a mama's boy.
Because they look alike.
He's like, no, my doppelganger.
Aww.
So this week we are going to be talking about creepy phone calls.
Creepy phone
Phantom calls, ghost calls, scary calls, phone calls.
Just phone calls.
Phones. Calls.
Phone calls.
Well, we found some good ones online.
Yeah, we did.
There's a bunch. So I looked up some freaky calls and I came across this website. And it basically gives you phone numbers that you're not supposed to answer if they call you. And one of them is 666 666 6666.
I wonder why.
So apparently for years, people have gotten like creepy messages from this phone number. It would call like late at night, sometimes leave like weird messages on people's phones. You couldn't really make out the messages. It would just be like static. And then you'll like faintly hear somebody talking, right? Apparently this phone number is a phone call from the devil.
Oh, shit.
I've never gotten a phone call from this number, and I pray to God I never do. But apparently somebody said that they were driving home and his phone started going off, and he looked at the number and it was the 666 666 6666 number. And he said he didn't pick it up. And that his friends even joked about it, how it was probably like the devil calling him. And he said several minutes later that he received a voicemail. And he said the oddest thing about the voicemail is that it sounded like a hollow voice. And then there was like a static in the background. But they were never able to determine what the words were saying. It was just like a lot of jibber jabber. But it was just like a very like hollow voice that you can hear. And then several hours later, it erased itself off the phone.
Oh, shit.
And the phone number, so, you know, like you can, when you get your phone bill, you can like look up the phone number still. Mm-hmm. So he actually went on his phone bill during that time, and he looked up the phone numbers, and that phone number never populated on his phone bill. So it was almost like the call didn't exist.
Like it never happened.
Yeah, like it never happened. So there was this other lady that I had read, and she said that she would constantly get this phone call right at midnight. And then she said whenever she would pick up the phone to answer, they would hang up. And then she said like around 3 a.m., she would always get the call. 3 a.m. on the dot, she would get the phone call. And she said that she had answered it, and it was a very like faint staticky sound, and then they would hang up on her. And then she said that she had read somewhere that I guess it was like a group of people that were like prank calling, But the odd thing is that she said that she even called the number back, and it was just saying that it was a non-working number. So if it's a non-working number, then why is it calling people? Who's on the other end? Think about that. And then there's this other number that's 999-999. Apparently there's an urban legend that if this number calls you, you're not supposed to answer it, because apparently on the other end, it's like a demon that's supposed to like grant you a wish. But if you give this demon what you want to wish for, instead of him granting you the wish, he actually gives you a curse. So in Thailand, there's this whole urban legend about it. And apparently there's people in Thailand that do get these phone calls. And then there's actually people here in the States that have documented that they've gotten these phone calls as well. There's like this whole blog post about this phone number. But like I said, like these numbers come through like really late at night. And, you know, there's like the spam likely now. So not everybody is going to answer like random numbers that come through. But this number, at least from what I researched, they don't leave voicemails. But it's still kind of freaky. Yeah. And then this one is skitty. So this one I found on the Ranker. What happened? Did you see Mandy?
No.
Oh. Anyway.
That was not me.
I thought you said Mandy. I was like, what?
Nope.
Okay, so this one I found on Ranker.com. It's called Mysterious Calls from Hellish Static.
Oh.
So this guy said a few years ago that his brother would get this phone call on his cell phone between 2 and 3 a.m. every single night. And he would answer, and he said it would be like this hellish static noise. And he said it was like static mixed with screams. And he even changed his cell phone number. And after a month, it stopped. And then he said, then after that, a week or so, it began again. And it was the exact same noise, the exact same time, the hellish static, and like mixed with screams. And then finally one day he decided to back dial the call, and it was the old man that had no clue what he was talking about. And still the calls were like persistent every single night, but no messages were ever left. So he finally decided, screw it. He ended his contract with the phone company, switched over to a new one, and then got a brand new phone number, started from scratch. And the phone call started again.
Oh my god.
Same time, every night, same static noise, same screams, everything. And he wasn't even sure why like this was happening to him. So then he said around this time that he when he got the new number or whatever, he backed out the phone number again and then got a different person this time. It wasn't an old man. It was a different person that answered. And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I didn't call you. So around that time, he had lost his job and his phone. The calls stopped. His phone was disconnected at this point. And then one day his mom asked the brother to listen to like a weird message that she got on the home phone. Mm-hmm. And it was a static screaming noise.
Oh my god.
So
on the home phone?
Yeah. So then they decided to show the brother, and the brother freaked out. And after that last call that it made to the parents' house, he never heard like the call never, like that number never called him ever again. He hasn't gotten that phone call. So they don't know who it was or who was trying to contact him or what. But I think it's weird that he went from like switching companies, totally different cell phone.
To numbers.
And then he completely lost his cell phone, and then it calls to his parents' house.
That's something. That is something looking for him.
So this next one is these two sisters. She said that when her and her sister were young, their parents got the youngest sister a personal phone. It was like a personal landline. And she was like, yes, we were extra spoiled. So she said the landline was a prepaid landline. So basically no one could call in or out. And if she ran out of credit. So it was pretty much like a mobile phone. I didn't even know they had those. And I begged my parents to give me my own phone, like my own landline. Like, you telling me this whole time they could have given me a credit landline?
Nope.
Rude.
I know.
So she said every night at 3 a.m., the sister's landline would ring. And she said there was a man on the other line, and she would get really scared and then go running into her room. And she said it escalated to the point to where she would tell her sister, please disconnect your phone, because she got annoyed with her little sister running into the bedroom. So she got super annoyed that the sister would disconnect the phone. So she said eventually the little sister got rid of it. She didn't want the phone anymore. So then they disconnected the landline. They stopped paying for it, whatever. So she said a few years passed and they were talking about it. And the little sister confessed that even after she disconnected the phone, her line was still ringing. And it was
How is that even possible?
And she said that she has no recollection of like what the person on the other end was saying, because she said that she like blocked it out because she was so terrified.
Oh my god.
And that's why she wanted to get rid of the phone.
Yeah, I would have too. The hell?
Can you imagine? No, I can't.
Just keeps ringing.
My last one. This happened to my older brother, Matt. About a year ago, just a few weeks after my eldest brother, Jeremy's best friend Joe died of heart trouble, Matt received a phone call from a person that sounded exactly like Joe. He said something like, Matt, it's Joe. Is Jeremy home? Something really strange is going on. Matt freaked out, could barely answer, and he said, no, he's not home. Sorry. And then the phone line like hung up. So he started 69 the phone to call back, but they couldn't chase the call. It was doing that, this number is not available.
Oh, shit.
So they never got another phone call from Joel again, but it still scares Matt to think about that it was somebody dead calling him. Yes. Can you... Oh, I can't.
When the dead calls.
Yeah. So then there's this thing that I also read that sometimes, because, you know, everything's all about like electronics now, everything's all about the Wi-Fi, internet, and they say like the paranormal, if the energy's strong enough, it can manipulate, you know, like electronics. So they say like when somebody dies, and if they die with like kind of like unfinished business in a way. And if they want to say something before they leave, like before they pass on, that usually a few days after they die, that a loved one or whoever will get a phone call from them, or even like a month after, you can still get a phone call from like your dead loved one. And apparently there's like this whole like statistic research thing that happened, and it happens to like a few people, like a family member would die and then like a few nights later they get like a weird voicemail on their cell phone, or like a phone call, or like a month later they would receive something, and after that nothing ever again. Interesting, right?
That's pretty cool though, but I just can't imagine getting a phone call from someone that passed away.
That happened to one of my cousins on my dad's side of the family. And it's like distant cousins that I'm not close to, but I guess her brother passed away. And I remember we had like this big family barbecue, and she had her cell phone, and her brother, it was like a month after her brother passed away, and he left multiple voicemails on her cell phone. And he was like,
God.
He's like, Maddie, I love you.
Stop.
And then like the next one was like, Maddie. Like it was just him saying her name. And I remember hearing it too. I remember hearing them, and like chills. I got chills, and she showed everybody. Yeah, I remember hearing that.
My
I got chills.
Got hard. I got chills. Oh my God.
I know.
I really don't know how it would feel. Like if it was someone that I'm close to, like my mom, I would probably cry and be happy.
I would lose it.
But I don't know. That shit's scary.
It's scary.
It is.
I would probably cry. Of being scared and like being emotional all at the same time. I would just curl up into a ball.
Oy. Well, those are good ones. Let's start with mine. All right, guys. So this one is called... Oh, and these are from thoughtcatalog.com. .com. A stalker sent me a current picture of myself, is the name of this. It says, I got a call while sitting in my car outside of a movie theater, waiting for my friend to arrive. He was about a minute or two away. Here's the dialogue from the call. Me, hello? Caller, deep male voice. Hello? Me, who is this? Caller, do you have a moment to talk about Jesus? At this point, I figured it's a friend fucking with me. Me, yeah, sure. All hail Christ the King. Caller, don't lie to me. I know the sins you've committed. Me, yeah, I'm going to hell. I know. And then the caller says, I'm watching you. Just know that I'll always be watching you. And then it says click. And then after that, it says, not even 10 seconds later, I got a picture of myself in the car from the other side of the plaza I was in. The phone number was a local one, but not a single person I knew could identify it. I didn't see a single car leaving, or I didn't see anyone walking from where the picture was taken. I'm still spooked. So this is literally like someone
stalking him.
Yeah.
Or her. Is it him or her?
It was a girl, I think. Mm-hmm.
Ew, I want to talk to you about Jesus.
Dude, this one is for all you kids, because I know there's a lot of kids that don't think about what they say. So this one says, it's called A Criminal Called Before Breaking Into My House.
Oh my God.
So this little boy was 13 and he was home alone. And then the phone rings and the person says, hi, I sell security systems. Are your parents home? And the little boy, he's like, no. And so the person says, well, do you have a security system? And the little boy's like, no. And then the person on the other side's like, okay. And then he just hangs up. And the little boy's like, shit. It says, I quickly realized my mistake. And then I checked all the locks on the doors and windows. After I made sure everything was locked, I grabbed the kitchen knife and locked myself in my bedroom. I live in a cul-de-sac. That's like a little turnaround thing, right? But since it was a work day, none of my neighbors were home still. There was one car I didn't recognize parked down the road. I kept my eyes on it until, without anyone going in it, it drove away. Someone had been inside the van the entire time, around 20 minutes. It was either a big coincidence, a prank call, or the guy was going to break in my house. But something changed his mind. So... little kids.
Oh my God.
Don't answer phone calls.
I got chills.
Can you imagine? Oh, hell no.
You know what though? I feel like 13-year-old me would
say it.
Yes.
Yeah, me too, because you don't think about these things.
You don't think about those things. But also, I'm kind of glad like people don't really have landlines anymore.
True. And then sometimes whenever you didn't have the caller ID, you don't know who's calling, so you just answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this one is from a different website. I didn't really get it, but this is a real story that happened to some operator. So anyway, at around 10 in the morning, a Californian switchboard operator received a call from a woman who told her that the president's life was in danger, and within 10 minutes, the president is going to die. Nothing happened after 10 minutes, so the woman told her, oh, never mind, the time is being changed to 10:30. The operator dismissed the claim, so she was like, this prank caller, whatever, right? At the time, the president was traveling in a motorcade towards the Dallas Dealey Plaza, and at 10:30 sharp, Lee Harvey Oswald assassinated the president. So this was about President John F. Kennedy. So somebody was actually calling to warn them that he was going to die at 10:30.
And they didn't take him serious.
Real story.
I wonder if they have that phone call recorded. They recorded stuff.
So that was like back in the day. A switchboard, like, that's like gotta be like.
No, they didn't record. I thought they like put everything. No. Or
do they have technology back then to record?
I don't know.
Guys, let us know if y'all know, because I'm clueless.
I'm thinking of like Pearl Harbor, where they're like there and they're like typing up all the phone calls that come through. So I think that's what I'm thinking of.
True. So this one, you know how much I love aliens. Yeah. So one day, a certain station, doesn't say who or what station, but they received a phone call from a person who claimed that they had worked in Area 51. The caller seemed stressed. He was worried about his life. He was just like not having a good time. So he started rambling about aliens and government conspiracies, and this was all on air. But suddenly the signal got lost and the power went off. The station tried to contact him again, but failed. What makes this case so interesting is the fact that this is the first time they had faced such a powerful failure at the station, and nobody had any clue how it happened. So I guess all the power in the station just boom went off out of nowhere.
Damn. Oh my god, that reminded me of it was like this series of like text messages that somebody took a screenshot on Facebook and shared it, and they got like this weird text message from this random long distance number from like Germany or something, and it sent them like all these numbers.
I remember the numbers
were
it was
like
on Twitter.
It was like a geographic code.
Yes. That
led to like this bunker, and then like all these other codes in there talking about nuclear weapons, something about aliens in Area 51. And then shortly after him posting those text messages, I think a family member of his or something like shared it and said that he went missing.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I believe it.
After the text?
Yeah, after he shared it on social media.
Just remember, we got all these off the internet.
Yeah.
Just saying, just throwing that out there.
Off the internet. Don't kidnap us. I have
Don't
a family.
come for us.
We all have families.
I have a cat. And he loves me. Okay.
No, you have a family. You're my family.
So this other story, I got this one from Reddit, but it's like super long. You know how some Reddit stories are like forever long. So I'm just gonna kind of like summarize it. So basically, this girl's dad passed away unexpectedly from a stroke, and he was at work when it happened. So, everyone was so sad. She was like depressed, and she went over to his office to collect some of his belongings. So she got this box that contained his cell phone. So she sat in the parking lot of his work, like crying and going through like his unanswered voicemails and text messages. And most of the calls were from like her mom. She would just call the phone to hear his voice recording and, like really sad stuff. So out of nowhere, the phone starts to ring and this number came through as unknown. So she was like, hello. And she was crying. And then she said there was like a muffled static on the other end. And And right before she was going to hang up, the voice came through and said, hey. And she said, hi. And the other voice was like, it's okay. But she couldn't shake this like ugly feeling that she had that this was creepy. So the voice was like, hey, I'm here now. And she's like, who's this? She looked at the phone again to see like if there was a number on it, but it was an unknown number. She's like, I don't know if I know you. I'm sorry. And then the voice goes, you know me. And then she's like, no, I don't. I don't know you. And then the voice was like, well, you've probably heard about me. So she said the voice was like really calming and then the voice was just like assuring her that everything was okay. And she's like, oh, thanks. But like, who are you? And so he's all, does it matter who I am? So she's like, yes, like, who is this? Are you playing a prank on me? Or, this isn't like something you should say to someone who just lost a father. And then so I don't know where the voice is just like quiet. And then he's like, okay, well, I'm the devil or Satan or Lucifer or the Prince of Darkness, whatever you want to call me. And so she starts getting mad, like, why would you do this? All this stuff. So basically, he's just like telling her, like, I know your father, me and your father go way back. I knew him since he was a boy. He was nice. He helped me when I needed stuff done. And she said that her heart was just like strumming against her ribs. And she's like, why would my father be friends with the devil? And he was like, why would the devil be friends with a human? The devil said. So I don't know, like all these things happen. And then he said, your father helped me. He helped me survive for years. He was my right-hand man. I gave him whatever he wanted. I gave him jobs, promotions, money, a wife. And then the voice stopped and he's all, I gave him a daughter. And she's just there sitting like freaking out. And then, she's like, whatever, you're such a sick person. How could you do this to me? Like, she still didn't believe that it was him. Yeah. And he's like, stop. He's like, you're going to lose everything. And when you do, I'll call you again in 2 years to ask you what I asked your father. And then she's like, and then he said, your mother will die from cancer. Your husband will lay with another woman. Your child will perish in the womb. And then the voice started laughing, like a real ugly laugh. So she threw her phone across like the car and was like lightheaded and dizzy. And she was like still thinking it was a prank call. She's like, I can't believe these people are like doing this to me right when I'm grieving. And so anyway, she doesn't forget the phone call because I wouldn't forget it either. She puts all the belongings in the box and puts it in a closet under a bunch of clothes. Suddenly, like her mom got cancer and then her mom passed away. And then her husband cheated on her. And then she was pregnant. Well, all that stress of the husband cheated on her made her lose the baby. So then she lost the baby. So then the next morning, she woke up because there was a ringing coming from her closet under a bunch of clothes. So the dad's phone was ringing. And that phone, mind you, hadn't been charged in years. And so she's typing, it says, even though the battery was dead, it kept ringing. An unknown number is calling. It's ringing as I type this, and I think I'm going to answer it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. I wonder if she did. Well, this is a Reddit story. Of course.
I love Reddit stories.
It's not real, but
it feels so real though when you read it.
It does. I was literally reading this and I was like, are you going to answer? Like, what's going to happen after?
Is there a part 2?
And there is no part 2.
They're all like for part 2.
Like for part 2. Thanks and share and subscribe. But that was the story. I like that story. It creeped me out when I first read it. I think that's pretty much it for me. Oh, this other one was really creepy. Let me see. Oh, it says, a pervert spoke to me over the phone.
I think we all got those calls.
Yeah. It says, a man knew all of my information when I was around 7. My name, my school, my phone number. He asked me questions about my physical appearance and then started asking me creepy things. Like if I wore a bra or if I had pubic hair. I started crying and just told my mom. And then he said, just tell me where you live. So she said they hung up and then she was so scared and some of her friends started getting the same phone call. But I feel like that's someone like a creepy uncle.
Probably somebody from like the school or something. I think it's like too much of a coincidence that even her friends got the same phone call. Didn't you say you got a phone call like that? when you were younger?
Yeah, I was like 5. And I remember that day because I had gone to my aunt's house and I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I forgot about that. I had a lot of fun and I remember I got all wet and like, cause we were having like we were rich. So they were just wetting us with the water hose, but it was fun. So I remember I got home and I was late. It was like 10:30 and the phone was ringing and I picked up. I was a curious little girl. And then the voice was like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I just got home from my aunt's house. We got wet. We had fun. Right? I'm little. Yeah. I'm not thinking. I thought it was one of my cousins. He's like, oh, really? What are you wearing? I was like, pajamas. He's like, what are you wearing under? And I was like, pajamas. And then he's like, what? And then I was like, huh? And I hung up because I got nervous. Yeah. And then I started crying. And my mom's like, why are you crying? And I was like, Mom, they asked me what I was wearing. And then she told my brother, and my brother was like, what the fuck? He's like, I'll call him tomorrow. But I don't think he ever did.
That's so scary.
I was all scared.
I remember getting phone calls like real late at night on my cell phone, like in high school. But I think it was just like the guys from school, like prank calling. Probably. And they're like, hey, you want to shoot a porno? Like,
oh God. It probably was.
No, fuck off. And I would just hang up and like ignore them. And then they would keep calling and calling and calling. And I would just hang up. I think it was probably like some like, some of the guys just like joking around or whatever. But
I got an unsolicited dick pic one time.
Oh my God. I remember you told me about that.
Yeah. So what was I doing? This wasn't too long ago because I was with my ex-boyfriend and I was staying at his house. And then I remember I was so scared because I'm like, someone's calling me. He's going to think like I have a side dude or something. Yeah. Like it would just freak me out when people would call me late at night. Cause it's like, who's calling you? And so I remember I answered and like, hey, remember me from the gym? And I was like, no, I don't talk to anyone from the gym. I don't go to the gym. Right. And then they're like, I'm going to send you a pic. I'm like, no, thanks. And then I hung up and then I get a dick pic. And I was like, ew, it's gross. And I just blocked the number afterwards. And then I remember my ex was like, who are you talking to? I was like, no one.
No one. Mind your business.
Mind your business. Go back to sleep.
Bye.
Phone call. Have y'all ever got any phone calls?
Yeah, tell us. We're waiting.
Yeah, hurry up. Let us know. 1-800-CHOKE THAT hoe. Call.
1-800. I love that movie.
Me too. I want to watch it now.
So remember those list of phone numbers I was telling you about?
Oh, yeah.
Should I name them on here?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. Don't call these numbers. We're not liable.
But if you do, let us know how it went.
So there's this YouTuber named Jessie V. She actually sits there and she dials all these numbers. And I'm like really curious. My curious mind wants to dial all these numbers, but I'm too scared. I think what I'm going to do is like buy a we could do it with the new cell phone you bought.
We could do I returned it. Why? So I could get the Hello Kitty phone.
Oh my God. We'll use the Hello Kitty phone.
When I get a burner phone, you guys, we'll dial them together.
I know. So there's a couple of numbers that you can call and like random things happen. So whenever like looking for scary phone numbers, apparently on this website, it's called soluno.com. You can find these numbers on here and call them. So there's this one number. It's 20202020.
What the fuck?
And when you dial it, it's this woman on the other line that is saying the same thing over and over again. She's saying, help me, Susie's dying. Help me, Susie's dying.
What the fuck?
Susie. So apparently the story of Susie's dying is an old story that spread like wildfire in like the 70s in Britain. And at that time, there was a number for a test signal that the technicians used to test telephone booths. So you can call the number for free. But around 1975, it was discovered that the number didn't work as it should. But now when you dial the number, a woman answers in an eerie voice and she says over and over again, help me, Susie's dying. Help me, Susie's dying.
So I'm calling that one first.
So we don't know who's like calling.
Who's Susie?
Yeah, who Susie is and like who's answering. There's this other one called The Crying Man, and the number is 978-435-0163. And it says, if you feel like you have money left over to make a long distance call to Massachusetts, if you're not in the area or out of state, you can go ahead and call this number. And in the background, you hear literally like a dial tone and then a man screaming and crying in the background. And it's like a man that's like, almost sounds like he's like in a basement or like a cave, and he's echoing, and you hear like drips of like water as well. And he's just like screaming.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So a lot of people say that it could be like a possible pre-recording of somebody, or like a link that somebody put out that connected it to the number. And it's like this whole thing that happened, but we really don't know who the crying man is. So there's this one, you're going to love this one. So is Ashley, if she's listening.
Oh.
So this one's for Wrinkles the Clown, and the number's 407-734-0254. So many people suffer from the clown phobia, right? Everybody's scared of clowns. So apparently Washington Post put out an article that said you can hire Wrinkles the Clown if we want to trick a friend or even scare your mischievous children into behaving. So you can call him, leave him a voicemail, let him know who you are. And basically y'all come up with this plan. And apparently he's originally from Rhode Island. And if you want to scare your friend who's afraid of clowns, like he will help you like set up this plot so that scare the crap out of your friend and give them a heart attack. Or like if you have a kid that's not listening, then he will like...
Doreen?
I know. If you have a kid who's not listening, then like y'all set something up to like scare the crap out of your kid. So that way the kids could behave. And it's a real person too.
Dang.
Yeah. So they said that he's in his 60s and he's retired. He originally comes from Rhode Island. And if you listen to his automatic answering machine, you can definitely tell he does not sound like a nice clown, because apparently his voice smells super creepy too.
Oh my God.
But he will call you back to take appointments.
Oh, thanks. I could be his receptionist. Thank you for calling. How can I help you? Who can we scare today?
No.
That would be cute.
No. So there's people on this website that were like, oh my God, it worked. The crying man worked. I heard the crying man. And somebody said, I called and I left a voicemail and Wrinkles the Clown.
I wonder if he ever got back to them.
Oh my God. Yeah. So if you call those numbers,
there's a lot of numbers that you can call, like the Santa one during Christmas, or the Grinch one.
Jeepers Creepers. No, I don't know if he has a cell phone number.
Let's call one right now. What?
Okay, you do it.
I'll do it, but we gotta look one up.
Which one's Wrinkles the Clown?
No, because then he'll call me back. Cabrona.
Let's see.
Let's find out. Let's do this live.
Okay. Which one do you want to do? The crying man?
Let's do...
Or Susie. Do *60. Or what is it where you block your phone number? Somebody said, hello, the crying man worked. It was creepy, but not creepy enough. The clown said, leave a message, and the creepy laughed, which creeped me out a lot. We didn't leave a message. We were scared that he was going to track us down and kill us.
Imagine.
Somebody said, haha, they all worked.
Oh, think you tried them all?
Somebody said, these aren't really cursed. They're just numbers people made to scare others. I've been calling them for 2 years and I'm still alive and well.
Let's call Mike Jones.
What was the phone number? It was in the song, and if you called it like
281-330-8004.
Yep.
That shows our age. Oh.
Hush your mouths, don't judge me. Do Wrinkles the Clown.
No, he's gonna call me back.
No, you do *69 or whatever. Is it *69 or *67 where you block your number?
I don't even remember. Wait, let's look for... Wasn't there one where you can hear someone dying?
I don't want to hear anybody dying.
Why not? Just kidding.
You want to do the Susie one?
What does it say about that one? Oh.
There's just a lady that says, help me, Susie's dying.
Let's call
help me, Susie's dying.
Okay, guys.
Block your number.
What is it? *67?
Block your number. I don't know. Block your number.
*67 or *69?
I don't know. Let me check.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. We're going to call one of these numbers with y'all.
My heart's pounding because I'm like, you know, like your adrenaline, or like you're like excited and nervous all at the same time. I feel like I have to poop.
Squeeze it in.
Are you excited?
I'm excited. I'm the one calling. Let's do this. All right, guys.
I don't know what it is. Hold on.
We're going to call your mom. We're going to call someone scary.
Star 67.
Okay, guys. We're going to call. What number are we going to call? Which one? Who is it?
I really want to call Wrinkles.
This is fun.
Let's call Wrinkles.
No.
You're going to block your phone number.
It's not even scary.
Okay,
I want to.
Fine. 20
Uh-huh.
20
Uh-huh.
20 20.
Isn't it missing numbers?
No, that's the number.
Should I try it?
Try it.
How many 2 zeros is there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
The international destination you're attempting to call is not included in your current Metro by.
It's international. That's why. Okay. The Crying Man.
Isn't that one I have to pay?
Oh yeah, you have to pay that one.
I'm
trying to the clown.
No. Okay. Okay. What's the number?
Did you start 67?
Nope.
Bitch.
Nope. Let's do this.
407 734 0254.
What if he answers, bitch?
If he answers, just like, hey, we have a podcast. We want to set something up to scare our other co-star.
It's fucking ringing. Oh my god. I'm gonna puke. Okay, let's see.
I have to part.
Oh, you've reached Sprinkles the Clown. I'm not here to take your call. Leave me a message, I'll call you back.
Did you know?
Hi, Daddy. Okay, I hung up. Oh my god.
You said hi, Daddy.
I didn't know what to say. Stop. He's gonna call me back.
I'm gonna pee.
Oh my god. He's gonna be like, girl, why?
It's so nervous. Hi, Daddy.
He's gonna call me back.
Wait, did you hang up? Hi, Daddy.
Oh, this is great. This is fun, you guys.
This is so funny. Oh my god, I did not expect that.
Good times.
Hi, Daddy.
Wasn't there one that it was like the Llorona or something? Or the donkey lady?
No,
Oh, that's a Mexican thing, right?
A phone number? No.
Okay, we've had too much fun already.
Oh my god, that was so funny. That was great. That was perfect. Oh my god. Hi, Daddy.
And it was all caught on camera.
Oh my god.
Well, this was fun.
Oh shit. My bad. I keep hitting everything. I got the poops.
Don't be nervous.
It was like that exciting adrenaline that I'm gonna poop, like nervous.
He set it off. Hi, it's Wrinkles the
All
Clown.
tired. Leave a message.
Wrinkles, if you hear this, I'm sorry that you're tired.
He should have said, can I get a oh yeah?
He calls back, oh yeah.
Oh, this is great, guys. Well, if y'all want to spend extra money to call to Britain or to pay to hear the crying man, feel free. But we are not liable for any curses.
Yeah, and I'm not using my stimmy on that.
And we'll also let you know if Wrinkles the Clown calls Cotto back.
He's like, what's up, girl? Me, hi, daddy.
He's like, what's your Twitter handle, girl? Give me that Snapchat.
He's all, I follow you on Instagram.
He's like, so you want me to be your sugar daddy or what?
That was fun.
Oh, that was great. That was fun. Oh my God. My armpits got like really sweaty. Because I was like, oh my God, what if he does answer? Like, what are we going to say?
I was just thinking that.
I think that's why I was more nervous.
Oh, because it's a real number?
Yeah. That was fun.
That was great.
Yes. So if y'all have any experiences with creepy calls, paranormal or not, write us in and tell us.
Let us know.
We'll talk about it. And if you call any of those numbers, let us know those experiences as well. But like I said, we're not liable. But let us know if you do call. Remember to star 67 because we couldn't remember if it was star 69 or 7. We're stupid. We should have known that it was star 67 because in our stories, they're like, we star 69 and called back.
Yeah.
We were just super excited. We couldn't think.
Yeah, I was excited.
Oh, that was fun. Well, go ahead and follow us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Make sure you rate and review us on iTunes Podcast app. Follow us on Spotify. Go download Podbean. Follow us on Podbean. We do some live shows on there. Mm-hmm. Email us at scarynotscarypodcast@gmail.com. Follow our website, www.scarynotscarypodcast.com. And I think that's it.
That's it.
That's it, guys.
Bye, guys.
We hope you had fun and we hope you got nervous and your armpits got sweaty with us.
Yep. This is great.
Because Wrinkles is daddy.
Apparently, he's my daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
And until next time, remember to always stay